Alright guys, I adjusted it back a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and rescan. Rescan for channels here and see what happens. So, zoom me back in again. And if I'm stuck with 20 channels, I'm stuck with 20 channels, guys. It's better than nothing, basically, right? Hopefully, everything turns out okay. Now, what I repositioned the aerial so it's not above that solar wooden closet there. So I just got it kind of almost up inside the ceiling a little bit of the tiny house. And hopefully we start getting some mega channels coming in here. Not looking good so far. It's kind of one of those things where you got to tweak it, scan the channels, then tweak it, scan the channels, and then you'll figure out what the best spot is for TV stations and stuff. I'm just optimizing basically, guys, right? So far, crap, 4 channels. I want to see this thing jump to like 30. If I can get at least 30, that'd be cool. 20 was good though. So, I may have to go back to where it was. Who knows? See, that's even worse. Only 4 stations? Wow. That's bad. Alright. So, back to changing the aerial again. Alright guys, so I'm scanning again. This is about the 5th time. I've now moved the aerial this direction. Totally opposite from when I was just showing you. And it's looking like I may need to put those aluminum rods in on themselves and make this thing vertical, because well, I could have just left it as it is, but like I said, it's an experiment. I'm going to try to get as many channels out of this thing as possible, but don't want to waste too much time doing this. But I'd like to have it done once, and then I never have to touch the damn thing again. So right now we're sitting about 8 channels found. 10. It's starting to go up, which is good. If this is disappointing numbers, then I'm just gonna take that thing apart and try to revamp it. Ten channels. So I'm getting half as much as what I did before I started, which is kind of crappy. Yeah, that's bad. So I'm gonna try to dismantle this aerial and make it vertical and go to town. So see you in a bit. Okay guys, I actually got it done. Easier than I thought. So I just bent kind of all these that direction, so it looks somewhat better than having all this crap across the ceiling. Somewhat better is the key word there. Whoops, this one's got to be moved over. But I'm scanning channels right now just to see how bad it's gonna be with that position. So we'll see if I can zoom you in. It's probably not gonna be the optimum. I'll see if I can put that other rod over. I know it's caught on the water line, so might have to do another rescan here. There we go. Bastard. So it's not looking good so far. Really bad. But now I can probably move this thing a hell of a lot easier than what it is, and even mount it to the wall or something. Wow, that sucks. Three channels. No good. So that's pretty garbage. So I'm gonna keep playing around with whoa. I'm gonna keep playing around with the aerial to see what I can get done to get this thing solved. So see you in a bit. Alright guys, so what I did, I got a little tired of getting worse results than what I had, so I re-extended those ugly rods, not fully, but on a V-shaped pattern, and hopefully we get some more channels here. I'm probably just going to have to be stuck living with that. Kind of sucks. Really sucks. So that's the way it is. But hopefully this works. I'll show you the aerial situation later on, if this works or not. But if this doesn't work, I'm going to extend everything out fully to the max, if possible, and then hopefully that will grab up all the channels. Now obviously this would work a ton better if the aerial was on the outside of the building and not inside, but you know, with height regulations and crap that I got to deal with, that's just the way it's gonna have to be, guys, for this trailer. Though they do make big metal flat aerials that I could mount vertically to the front of the tiny house. But that's more like a permanent deal, so I'd definitely have to have my own property for that. So that's, you know, there's ways around stuff, but I gotta, until I get my own property, or if I get my own property, that's kind of, you know, that's just what we gotta deal with. So it looks like I gotta extend those poles out to the max, because I'm only at 10 channels right now, and that's about half of what I was when I first started working on this stuff. So there you go. So see you guys in a bit. Alright, that's fully extended except for the two front ones because they're way too long for the width of the tiny house. So we'll see if we get anywhere, guys. Hopefully we get back to normal here, and then I can stop messing with the TV, actually enjoy it, and whatever. Oh, I looked up in the manual while we were waiting here which direction the DVDs go into this player. So the mirror side faces this way. Whoops. Mirror side of the DVD faces towards you when you're putting them in. So we'll see how that goes. Uh-oh. 0 channels. What the hell? What is going on here? That's lame. I may have to pull back the ones that are going right across the width of the tiny house, because that might be screwing this up. Probably have to do that. Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm getting a little concerned, guys, because now I'm getting 0 channels every time I auto scan. So, yeah, that's happening. Maybe I screwed something up here. Shouldn't have touched it, I guess. Should have left it. How could I be getting 0 channels? That's the real question. Okay, I'm gonna keep working. See if I can fix this problem. Alright guys, yeah, I'm pretty pissed because now I'm getting absolutely no channels. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. I checked the coax up on the aerial to make sure it was in. I may have to undo it and put it back in just to see. Nothing should have moved over here by the TV, but we're getting absolutely 0 signal now from that aerial. So, kind of worried. Should have left everything alone and not messed with that crap to get more channels. So now we got 0 channels. We got 0, absolutely nothing. So I'm no TV person, so I can't figure out what the hell's going on here. It won't find anything now, so it just says run auto scan again. Not good. So what I might do is fold up those things again and try that again. But I'll remove the coax first and see what that does. So be back in a sec. Alright guys, so that really sucked. Back at the aerial, when I made the coax cable that screws into the aerial, the copper wire is real short, so when I was messing around, it must have pulled the copper out of the connector, and that's why we are not getting any channels. Now we are, but that means I gotta redo everything I just did because the cable friggin' pulled out of the aerial, and without that copper wire in there, obviously you're not going to get a signal whatsoever. So I'm at 10 right now. If I hit 20 or plus, I think I'm just going to leave it as is. 14. Hey. Let's go for 20. You can do it. Get at least 20. Be good. Because that'll be where I started out with. So it's probably not going to give it to me because that's sitting at 14. Well, I guess I can move it again and start over. Yeah, it's at 14 only. So I'll have to move the thing again. I may have to strip the coax wire back so it's longer when it sits in there. So let me just switch channels so it will actually show you guys a channel. Will it show it? Pretty staticky. There's a good one. So yeah, that's kind of stupid. So that's why I was getting no signal. The copper pulled right out of there. So now I got to screw around and mess around and redo everything, make sure the copper's in to get more channels. So, because right now I just have it going straight the direction of the tiny house. So now I can kind of angle it a bit and see what I can get for more channels. So see you guys in a bit, okay?